Do you know what I like to do in the afternoon sometimes? Sometimes I like to look at some football cards. All right, guys, I want to pay homage today. I want to show cards from the 12 players, the 12 wide receivers who won the receiving Triple Crown. That's right, there have only been 12 players in history to win it. Now, the receiving Triple Crown is when a receiver leads the league in receptions, receiving yards, and touchdowns. So here we go. The first to do it in 1932 was Ray Flaherty. Ray Flaherty's number 1 was retired by the Giants, and it was the first jersey ever retired in NFL history. Ray Flaherty. The next player to do it was Don Hudson. Now, I often say he could be in the category of best wide receiver of all time. Now, it's impossible to compare eras. You had different number of games, different rules. I say it all the time. The only true measure is how much a player dominated at the time he played. Now, out of all the 12 players who won the receiving Triple Crown, only one player won it more than once, and that was Don Hudson, and he won it 5 times. 5 times he won the receiving Triple Crown. Next to do it was Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch. They called him Crazy Legs because of the way his legs kind of moved around as he ran. Next guy to do it was Pete Pios. Pete Pios. This guy was as short-handed as they came. Old timers will say they never remember him ever dropping a pass. He was very critical of younger receivers. He said you get paid to catch the ball. It's very critical when they would drop the ball. Beautiful card there. The next guy to do it was Raymond Berry. The next guy to do it was Johnny Morris. Now, Johnny Morris here is still the all-time leader in receiving yardage for the Bears. Next guy to do it was Dave Parks, who they converted to tight end, actually. Really cool card. Next guy to do it was Lance Alworth. Then in 1990, Jerry Rice did it. And then in 1992, man, one of my favorite receivers of the time, him and Louis Lips, my man Sterling Sharp did it. Loved him. I wish he could have had a full career. He had an injury and had to retire early. And then in 2005, Steve Smith did it. What a monster year he had that year. I always say he was uncoverable. And then in 2021, Cooper Kupp did it. Those are your receiving Triple Crown winners. Thanks for hanging out with me.